you will need Rainbow Loom rubber bands and a piece of wood and nails. You may need an adult to help you to make it. At the end, you can see my nails are painted. You can use paint or nail polish at the end.
Hi, I'm Jim. Like Jenna said, we're going to be doing the Rainbow Loom pattern. So I drew this heart pattern on here before and put it on the wood and nailed all the nails in. So what we're doing today is we're going to do a diamond pattern. So hopefully you can see the diamond on here that I've drawn. And I'm going to nail all the nails in so that Jenna can take her Rainbow Loom rubber bands and weave it between all of the nails. So you just take the nails. I've started a few here. You put them about 1 inch apart and just nail them into the wood as carefully as you can. You may need to get an adult to help you with it so that you don't bang up your fingers. But you just follow the pattern, and then when you're done, you take your rubber bands and go back and forth between all of the different nails, and it colors in everything that you're doing. Now you typically need to do full shapes that all have sides to them. So like a circle or a square or a heart. You can also do block letters. We did a letter J yesterday for Jenna. But these are basic roofing nails. They're extremely cheap. You can buy them at pretty much any hardware store. But the good thing about them is they have this nice flat head that you can color in later, which makes it look extremely good. So it only takes about 35 seconds. So just tell your mom or your dad to help you out with the nails. And now we have a diamond that we're going to go back and fill in with rubber bands. Okay, so here we have the diamond, and now we're going to go ahead and load it up with the rubber bands by stretching the rubber bands in between the nails. So you take them, wrap them around, kind of get the rubber band down deep, and you're going to go on a very random pattern. You don't really want to have anything stand out as being the way that you're going over and over again. And the goal is to fill the bottom of the pattern with color, and you want to make sure that you're filling up any bare spots. So I have a big spot in the middle here that's missing rubber bands, so I'm going to make sure that's filled in. And you kind of also want to go in opposite directions. So I have all the rubber bands going this way, and I want to make sure I cross back to the other side. That way you're getting a good random look about it. And you also want to make sure that you're hitting all the nails. Now with something like a pattern like this big with this diamond, it's really going to stretch out the rubber bands. And so some of them are going to break, and that's fine. You're going to have that really with anything. You just need to kind of make sure that you don't stretch them all the way across on the longest point. And you'll see that I have 2 piles of rubber bands here. I have some orange and some yellow. So I'm really trying to, I'm going to do a pattern, full set of pattern of yellow, and then we're going to go back and we're going to add some orange to it for just a little splash of color. So now one of the things you got to look out for is up down here I have a whole lot of rubber bands that's very busy, and I want to make sure I get it up here too. So I'm going to come in and add some rubber bands up here so that we have kind of a consistent look throughout it. And there's really no set way of doing this. I'm just kind of picking out nails at random and putting all of the rubber bands through them. So now we're going to add some orange, and the orange I am going to do a pattern. I'm going to do a zigzag on it. So I always take the rubber bands and start from the last one I was on and go to another nail. And so you can see there's a zigzag pattern here. That just gives it a little bit of flair. And it really doesn't take a whole lot of rubber bands to do this, but you're going to break a few, so you got to just keep on going. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add black around the outside so that there's a nice pattern to it. I'm going to take the black and I'm going to go from one nail I'm going to skip a nail and I'm going to go around the outside. And I'm going to go to the nail I skipped and then go around the outside again. And one of the things that we found out as we were doing these is you really can't buy the cheap rubber bands. So you got to make sure that you get decent quality ones so that they don't break, because you want this to last for a while. Now the nails, you can buy as cheap nails as you want, because the nails really don't matter. They're going to be strong no matter what. And the wood really doesn't matter. One of the things that you can do is you can buy wood that's just a solid board, and then have one of your parents cut it down for you. Or they'll go out and they sell small little pieces of, it's called craft wood or handicraft wood at different craft stores or hardware stores that come in smaller sizes. And one of the things that we didn't do here, but you may want to do, is if you don't want to have the brown color behind this, paint the wood before you cut it. That way you can have like a white background or a blue background or whatever color you want. And it'll look a little bit nicer than what we have here. But we're just kind of trying to do this fast so we can show you on the video, and we'll go back and do that later. So now I have the black pattern almost finished, going all the way around. And I've started off one rubber band on everything. And I'm going to make sure I get one last one to go around this corner. And then I'm going to add a whole nother layer of color on top of that. And once I do that, we'll be ready to start painting the nails.
Now, since we are done with our pattern, we are going to paint the nails. Your pattern should closely look like this. And when I'm doing the video, I'm not going to be able to tilt it, so we are going to zoom in. And here we go. And you can use any color that you want. I'm using pink. Now you want a lot of paint, nail polish on your nails, because yes, it does take a while to dry, just like the other ones that we have made. We've only made 2, but you want to put a lot on there, or else it just shows you the nail. It doesn't really show you any color. And mostly every time I am putting more paint on it. So I'm just going to let it kind of like drip on there. And then I'll paint it on. Kind of. Don't use peel off nail polish either, because when it dries it will just peel off and you'll have to repaint it. Let that drip down there. There you have it. There's my diamond. Thanks for watching.